This is a Big Timing Comedy production.
Coming to you from the heart of Kingsville, Maryland.
A place where the beer flows like wine.
Deep inside the torture chambers of producer Mike, Big Timing Comedy presents Paco's Got Balls featuring Wendy, hosted by the founders and pioneers of Big Timing Comedy, Stefan Subotic.
I'm your Huckleberry.
And Eric Jolliger.
100 push-ups in 20 minutes!
And featuring Wendy Townsend.
Showing!
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Nice. Got the finger. I like it. That's how I know when we're hot and ready.
How am I on my mic?
Sounding okay.
I'm a little
he's
low.
He's gonna make a little
Make a little adjustment. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Tippy-tappy.
It went in my cans too.
Little tippy tappy. Hey, you there, Stefan?
Yeah,
you there?
I'm inside Wendy's cans.
You locked and loaded,
You knew
Andy?
I have to squeeze them together because my cans are so small.
Right where I wanted to be.
Good day, good evening, insomnia-ridden night, wherever you may be. This is episode 113. We're here with a special episode. We're off cycle, but we're just gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
Go to bigtimingcomedy.com for upcoming
Can we just
events.
discuss how Mike has back dimples as a backdrop here?
I think those are Joy's. I think that's Joy's
No.
back.
No.
Is that your back?
I mean, my hair's not long.
Somebody-
That's Christina.
Oh, that was your
another
your
woman.
compatriot.
That's from, yeah.
Oh, that was from the day
That
I did the
Mike-
body paint.
Yeah, there was paint on the torso.
That derail
Yeah,
was your
I don't
fault,
have,
by the way.
I don't
That was
have
your
back.
fault.
I don't have back dimples.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Of course not.
Sorry to kill your fantasy.
Of course you would.
There's no fantasy killing
No back
because you
dimples
literally
fantasy.
have everything else that we're looking for.
Yeah.
I got a little pooch too sometimes when I eat Subway.
Oh, it's hot. Don't worry about that.
Somebody
Damn.
get her a sandwich.
I like a woman who can eat. Yeah.
She's like the girl from Coneheads. So, and Chris Farley's like shocked that she can wolf a whole sub down.
Exactly. And then I'm like, I'm sorry.
What
I'm so
was
ashamed of
Chris Farley,
myself.
where it's the women on Saturday Night Live, and he's like, these fries are so good.
Lay off, man.
I thought you were trying to lose weight. Lay off me, I'm starving.
All right, bigtimingcomedy.com/events for upcoming comedy shows. We have one this Friday, May 10th at Sully's Comedy Cellar. We have Frankie French headlining that show. We have a big weekend.
Big old
weekend. Stefan's birthday weekend.
Birthday bash.
You
Big
have,
weekend.
what do you have, the dog show at
Well, I'm going to be
Monument Brewery?
I'll be in the show Friday. I'm hosting the show
right,
at Sully's
right.
for
Absolutely.
Frankie. And then, I'm emceeing the dog show with Mike Quinlan downtown Baltimore at 2 o'clock. And then that night at 7 p.m., I'll be with our friends from 98 Rock, Wendy Townsend and Justin Schlegel, and also Eric Woodworth. And we'll be at the Volunteer Firefighter Station in Hampstead. Tickets are
That's
flying,
right.
Wendy.
I know. We actually 200 capacity. We're at a 160 sold, and we still have a week to go.
Oh,
That's
my
good.
God. That's awesome.
It's very good, and all the proceeds go to your local volunteer fire department. That's why Papa Townsend will be in attendance.
Uh-oh. Shit's going to get wild.
Well, yeah, we like raising money for people that
My dad's
do good.
a retired fireman, and when he's in the room, things just get real fucking weird. Real
It's
weird.
going to be good times.
It's going to get weird.
UPS store, 6526 in Canton Crossing Shopping Center. You got a package, they know how to handle it. Just go in and say, hey to Emily or Connor and the crew for your printing, packaging, shipping, mailboxes, and more. We get all of our local flyers and our business cards done over there while getting fast and friendly service. So go in there and get your jobs done. Infinite Nutrition banner for anyone that does endurance training or ultra distance races. Check out our nutritious drink product link on the homepage. Get $5 discount when you click on that link and order your products. You can get your anti-hangover formula in there. That's where I get mine. That's how I get through the day. Lastly, we have the Amazon butt plug. Please go to our homepage, click on the Amazon banner prior to purchasing anything. Helps us out.
I was like,
Doesn't
did I
cost
catch
you
that
a
right?
dime, just a second of your
Plugs, you
time.
say.
Yes.
Butt plug.
You
And
sure
then
did
we
catch it.
I bet you everybody's like, where's that other angelic voice that's talking?
And then we have our t-shirt time.
Do it, Mike.
We have at bigtimingcomedy.com/store. We have our t-shirts, our hoodies, our long sleeve t-shirts.
What kind of t-shirts on? It is 12
You.
It's t-shirt time. T-shirt time.
It's t-shirt time.
Everybody knows it's t-shirt time.
So annoying.
T-shirt time. It's t-shirt time.
Oh my God, shut up now.
I'm
Yes,
just trying to let
exactly.
everybody know so they put their t-shirts on.
So
That girl that's yelling in the video is my spirit animal.
Yeah.
Is that that's not Snooki. That's
Shut up now.
oh my god.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen a single
the
episode
tall
of this
one.
television show.
Jewell.
Yeah. It's the tall
What?
one.
I've never seen it, but Jewell's my favorite.
So go to bigtimingcomedy.com/store. We have all of our t-shirts. We have hoodies. We have long sleeve t-shirts. We have men's shirts. We have women's shirts. They're all there. Get a free beer koozie and 20% off by using the code PGB Live. And get them while they're hot. You can also get them at any of our shows. Now it's time for our guest. The big announcement. So we met this very cool woman at our live podcast event at Raw Brewery. She was part of the production. Her career as an actress, model, and on-air hostess has shaped her personality to bring 100% passion, energy, and fun to any set. Her personality is quirky and out of the box, while her positive energy is truly infectious, as we've been learning. Joy is signed to many talent agencies. We'll get into those a little bit later.
We should create a talent agency.
We have
We
one.
should.
We are one.
We are. But yeah, it was awesome. We got to meet her at the RAR event, and she had our T-shirt, our logo painted onto her
Yes.
by our
tits.
other good
Painted onto my
painted on your
tits.
tittos.
Yes.
By the one Jen
What'd she
Seidel,
say?
who's also been on the podcast.
Yeah, she has a book out too, and we actually had her up in the studio for the morning show.
Her picture signed right
Yes.
there
There.
above your head.
Oh my god.
And the book is on
And
the
the book
table.
is on the
And the
table.
coffee
Yes.
table book is on the coffee
God,
table.
it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
but
Send her a picture.
don't open it in the middle because the dick pops out.
Yeah. It's Mike's.
It is.
It's Mike's
So-
old dick.
So welcome, Joy. Jewel, is it Jewel?
It's
Is
Jewel.
this Jewel?
Yes, just
All right.
Jewel. It just so happens to have two L's. That's literally my name. So you can thank my
Literally.
mom for that.
Literally.
Joy
my
Jewel.
name.
Literally.
Joy
That's
Jewel.
my horrible accent.
It's good. Do it
So-
again for us. Do it again.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
horrible
actually
Good.
accent.
Yeah,
Is
but
that-
there's
what's that? New
different-
Jersey, right?
Austria.
Austria. Well, in that
No,
case,
there's
good
actually
idea.
different versions of British slang. Like there's your Michael Caine, where it's like
Yeah.
Michael Caine, and then there's and your
Yeah.
Adele's, and then there's
Let me
like
do
your
Michael Caine. Why do we get up, sir?
right, and then
I
there's
always
your like
bust out in
hoity-toity,
accents.
like I don't know what you're talking about. This is
Exactly.
absolutely what I don't know what you know.
Right.
Sometimes I do that all the time. My friends are like, "What in the world are
You
you
sound
doing?"
like Adele
I'm
right
like,
now.
Yeah.
I sound like it's a little disrespectful, though. I think.
I think
don't
you
know.
sound
Was
like
that? Did
Adele.
you just do an accent, or are you back to being American?
No, now I'm just chilling.
okay,
Now
got
I'm
it,
just me.
got
You
it.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I don't know who you are. I don't.
I really have 12 million personalities
Yeah.
inside
this
this
is great.
body.
This is like watching the movie
You-
Split, but with a
you-
boner.
She absolutely just sounded like Adele.
oh my god!
Good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut all the sausages off and talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
So you are smoking fucking hot, by the way.
Spanky.
Yeah, well, you can. So I just I didn't know anything about you, and then we had to do this special episode for you, and I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? And then I saw you, and then I love you already, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is acceptable.
She's okay.
And then they started talking.
Yeah, as soon as you came in, I was like, oh, she is lovely.
Oh my god! Thanks. I know, like people see my pictures and their stuff, and they immediately assume I'm a bitch. So they're like, "Look at this fucking Kim K wannabe hoe," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"But I have a shaved head, bro. You can't judge me yet."
Yeah, but have you noticed that people, when you're attractive or you're fun, or there's something about you that like supersedes the other traits that anyone has, they immediately are like, who the fuck is this bitch think she is? And that's how it is.
Yeah.
And then like it's like if girls just all got along, we would rule this whole fucking world.
like literally, I just had this conversation with another model who met me 3 years ago, and she was talking about when she first met me, she had heard about me before she met me, and then when she met me, she was like, "Who is this bitch?" Like,
Yeah.
and I felt her energy was like so like
Tense.
mean girl towards me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, what did I do? Like, you know, and I just try to like be as genuine to myself as possible and show that, you know, I'm not here to hate everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just here to have a good effing time.
Look,
you know?
I've known you for 10 minutes, and I already know that about you.
Also, you can say the F word here.
I know.
can.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
are, right. We
Yeah.
are
I say it so
uncensored.
much in real life. Here,
Yeah.
I'm just like effing
Yeah.
censored. In case
So
I'm
speaking
wrong.
of good times, we're going to kick things off with a little segment we call Fire Your Guns.
oh shit, pow
Okay.
Yeah, not real cop guns, but
Yeah, not
something
cop
different.
guns, not the real cop
Not
guns that
cop
you're used to playing with. And this is a little gem that Stefan picked up at a liquor store on one of our adventures.
Did in Rhode Island.
No, New
Fancy.
Hampshire.
New Hampshire. I already forgot.
Fancy.
I got it, and I don't remember
Rhode
where.
Island doesn't exist. Come
Yeah,
on.
Rhode
So
Island.
it is this vodka-shaped gun.
Yeah.
It's a
And,
gun-shaped bottle.
I
full of
saw this.
vodka.
It spoke to me.
What did I say?
You
Gun-shaped
said
gun?
you said
To your
vodka-shaped gun.
Vodka-shaped gun.
Have some
Yeah.
more.
Saw this. It spoke to me, and I thought I have to bring this home. And now it resides here in our podcast studio. Now we run a segment called Fire Your Guns, where we play some music and we all
Yes.
pass this around very frenetically, doing shots at it.
I definitely.
all right.
I feel like I should have wore something different because my new boss at my new job is now watching this.
Oh,
Hey, new boss.
Hey, new
Hi,
boss.
new boss.
Look good.
I am legit in just like a
Hey,
fucking
new
like
boss.
right. I'm in like a moo dress because I didn't want to wear panties or a
Whatever,
bra.
you still look cute.
I know. We're gonna make out later too.
Yeah.
And
All right, putting that on the to-do
I
list.
just
I'm gonna
saw
take
that.
I'm gonna take
I
pictures.
just saw that he logged in, and I was like, "This can't be good."
I think it's the best. What's your new boss's name?
Keith.
Keith. I want to say hello to you, Keith, and
Hello.
and welcome to our Fire Your Gun segment. DJ, hit my music.
I will say he is smoking hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
All right,
it's,
now we're
I'm
talking.
already like I don't
Hold on,
know.
pop the tits
Right.
out, pop the tits out.
Yeah. Can you take your shirt off for us, please? That'd be
Here
great.
we go. Actually, it's a dress, so I'll just be naked.
That's fine too.
So, like,
okay.
we really take shot of this?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
It's
actually
already-
Kettle One.
it's
Kettle
already-
One.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I mean, there's enough vodka there to kill any sort of bad things.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Church up Tuesday.
As I have, like, vodka dripping down my face.
We'll get it. We'll get it for
that's
you.
Please,
Sexy.
please, get that, get that. He's rubbing on his titty over there.
Oh, God.
That is the.
Yeah, it just
Wendy?
burns all the way through.
I have to work in the morning.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
all of us
right,
do.
Right.
Oh, ditto. I think we all.
Oh, good one.
Hey,
Good one.
Yeah.
hey,
Gigs.
Good one.
Stefan, way to catch up on that one.
I
Good
said I
one.
wasn't gonna drink, man, because I drank Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I was like, all right, I'm fasting for alcohol, and then
Yeah.
I'm
And
here
then you
with
came
y'all.
here.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there's tequila and ginger.
Good. It
ale.
lasted
Well,
a day.
our
It did.
MO is to get attractive young ladies wasted, so then yeah.
So then
Yeah.
eventually I'm
If-
sitting here naked on
Well,
the couch, like,
Joy, if
so
you
I'll tell you
didn't
my
know-
problems.
If you didn't notice, there's a well out front, so we've got a lot of plans for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a woodshed out back.
Oh, boy.
I was like, maybe I should share my location.
No,
with
no,
my boo.
no.
Yeah.
Don't.
So
No, but go ahead
no.
and share the video.
He won't be able to find
The video's
you, trust
on.
me.
Yes.
I'm already saying, Mama, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So the next
Right
thing we're gonna do is we have another little segment called Just Push Play. Now you are into music, yes?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. So
Can we
Is it a
ask,
Mos
can we
Def
ask her
reference?
favorite genre before you ask?
go for it. Yeah.
What's your,
Jump in.
What's your
Jump
favorite
in.
genre of music?
You guys are gonna laugh at me. I've been on this like Afro beats kick for like a year now.
What's that? Give me an example
So,
of an
like,
Afro beats band.
Malik Berry would be an
Okay, I've
Afro
heard of him.
beats.
Heard of him, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Mr. Easy is also. It's so random,
Sure.
I know, but I love to dance.
It's cool. I like to hear new
Yeah,
stuff.
and I do professionally dance, and I don't mean like on a pole, dude. Like
Fuck
I say
dudes.
that.
Yeah, well,
I just
that's a
want to
shame.
dance.
That's a
I
shame.
dance like I do like go-go dancing and professional like parties. So
Nice.
I feel like that stuff gets my hips moving and I feel it, and then I'm at home. I can listen to it when I want to like have sex, take a shower, get ready, do my makeup, meditate. So, but
Can
I
you
also
do all of those things at one time?
Yeah.
we can try.
We
Okay.
can let's
I
have
guess you
sex
said
in
we.
the shower while we're meditating, and I'm putting on your makeup, and then you're relaxing, and I'm doing your hair.
Yeah, and all I want to do is silently jerk off in the corner.
And by
Just in the corner.
and by silently he means
Yeah. I also might say something like, touch your hair. You know?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll just like whisper it
And
to
then
you
we'll come
guys.
over and smack you and be like, silence. That's what
Fine.
I do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah.
That's
They'll like
great.
that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she'll
Yeah.
be like, "Can you
Tell me
stop
I'm a bad
smacking me?
boy."
This is liquid liner." Only the girls get
Wow,
that.
we
All
went
right, hey,
there
guys,
real
this
quick.
podcast is over. We're heading into Mike's
See you
back.
later. So just push play. Okay, this is your top 3. Is it top 3 albums?
You
that
want
can-
to slow down a minute?
Nobody
Okay.
ever wants to slow down.
I know.
Yeah, but you forgot we have fucking music.
You can talk
I-
over it
well,
now.
we
Yeah.
haven't done this in so long.
Joey Todd made this for us, didn't
know.
he? The fuck
He did.
machine.
He
The
did.
machine.
Can't call him that.
We can call him. The
Oh, we
fuck
can call him the fuck
can.
machine
We're back
again?
to the fuck machine.
Oh, cool.
We had just had a kid, so he clearly is the fuck machine.
Is that Meredith
like
Marks?
Sade?
saying this
Can I
place?
just
Yes,
say
it
that
is.
because someone has kids doesn't mean they're a fuck machine.
This is true. This is true.
But if
You
they
said
had
they
like
fucked
8,
once.
if they had like 8
I
kids.
know, but look, if you had sex once in a year and you had a kid, like, doesn't make you a fuck machine. It just
Define
makes you,
fuck machine.
It makes
All
you
right.
fertile.
Exactly, that's what I was
Splitting
saying.
hairs here.
Wendy,
Fertile.
Wendy, your definition of fuck machine then?
All day, every day in the car.
Well, that's
in
nobody
the kitchen.
really. Nobody really does that.
Yeah, well, if you do,
Depends.
it's
All day, every day?
wendystars@gmail.com.
For a little while, that's how it's supposed to be, and then
Well,
it kind
yeah.
of fades out.
Yeah,
but-
and then when it fades out, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't
Yeah.
even like you, man.
Yeah.
Why do you make me feel this way?
I mean, a lot of sex, sure, but all day, every day is not. That's not possible.
Yeah, I gotta pay my bills.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I will pay my bills.
I was looking
sex.
for a real definition. I was looking for like 4 days a week, 2 hours at a time.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That qualifies.
Anything that's more than
2
like
hours at a
once a
time.
week or once a month. Like anything that's more than your fucking rinky
Who
dink.
does anybody want that? That's too long.
Hey, babe.
If you take little breaks.
Babe,
Well,
you
yeah.
wanna sex it up?
You gotta get a, you gotta.
You're like, well, that's romantic. Why don't you just grab me and like push me against something for Christ's sake?
Yeah.
you gotta
I'm fine
make
with
time
that.
for a sandwich.
Sandy boy. Get
Sandwich.
Yeah,
yourself a
I
sandy.
will make you a sandwich while you're
Sandwich?
banging me from behind.
Oh my God, you're
That's
so
great.
beautiful.
Yeah.
On the kitchen counter.
And frozen birthday cake Oreo
I
cookies.
just fell in love with Wendy.
That's right.
Yeah. Dream
All right, so back to the
Making me
hold
a
on.
fucking
Wait,
BLT.
we're doing push play.
Just push
I
play.
know,
Yeah,
I
back
know.
to just push play.
I'm so sorry about that.
So
We-
sidetracked. I'm like,
I-
I'm like all in this conversation.
It's
This,
a
we're
good
not
one.
getting very far, guys.
This
Okay.
happens a lot.
This is what
That's
we
what
do.
happens when I'm in the room. It tends to go like,
Yeah.
go
Well,
there.
this- these
in
two
your,
are-
in your defense, it's always the two of us that go off on tangents.
oh, it's y'all's fault.
true
That's their
story.
fault. So just push play. So it's your album where you can just literally push play and listen to it all the way through nonstop. You don't skip anything. It's not like the world's best all-time ever album. It's just the
You
album.
talking to me and asking
yeah,
me that question?
You. Yep.
No,
Okay.
the other guest in the room.
Okay. I'm glad you just asked me that. I went to my friend's concert on Friday, and he was actually on The Voice recently. His name is Fun Show.
Okay.
And after I'm gonna be honest, like I'm a supporter, but I didn't listen to his album like at all. And then after the concert, he did like covers, and I was like, the covers are like whatever. And then he did his original music, and I was like, wow, this is amazeballs.
What's the name again?
Fun Show. FUNSHO. Yeah. So after that, I listened to his music probably for like 3 days straight. And his album's only 22 minutes long, but I listened to it so many times.
Nice.
It's not even funny. So
Have you
right
had
now.
sex to it yet?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Can you call me when you do?
Yes, but I have like meditated to
Wait,
it.
are you? Do you think he's an attractive guy? I mean,
Yeah, he's a super nice guy.
I said attractive.
I said,
Which is code for she doesn't think he's attractive.
no, he's a cute guy. He's
No,
awesome.
but
He's
look-
nice. He's
He
cute.
sidestepped the hell out of that one.
Joel,
He's attractive.
Can we-
Really?
guys,
super nice.
Can we talk about the rules? So he goes, he's an attractive guy. You're like, yeah, he's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's code.
is.
It's code. When we go, well, he's a really nice guy. You're like, I'm not into him and I wouldn't fuck him.
I don't. I'm not like
He's so
I
nice.
played the fifth. I played the fifth.
She knows it. You know it.
Too
Everybody
late.
knows
It's
it.
too
No,
late.
I think
He's
he's
so
a cute
ni-
guy. I was
he's
watching
so
him perform. I was
nice.
like, wow, he's a cute guy.
He's so nice. He deserves someone other than me.
Yeah, that's how I feel all the time. I meet a nice guy. I'm like, stay away. I will ruin
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah. And then
I
you're-
will not think about you at all, and all you will do is
I was
going to
say,
over me.
Joyce.
Yes.
Joyce still definitely in her bad boy phase.
Yeah, well, some of us never get out of it.
Well, that's why I have a cop.
There you go.
Yeah, because those
Keeps you in
fuckers are the
order.
people that restart the fucking Nintendo when they're losing. And they're like, you know what? I need a job where I have a gun and power.
All right.
Sorry, I blacked out.
Let's do a quick recap here. Okay. So,
Sure.
So Joy's here.
So yeah, his
So-
new album, it's Fun Show. I have to
No, I
check.
actually wrote it down. I want to listen.
Yeah, and he has
Is
like
he
an
on
Afro beats
Spotify?
in there. He's on everything.
Oh my god, I was excited.
And it's called Numbers. And he's just got such good music. It's 22 minutes long. That's why I probably listened to it so many freaking times. And I said to him, you need more songs. And he was like, that was the point. I made it smaller so people want more. And I was like, damn, that was smart.
Yeah, it's called,
Right.
it's
And
called
then-
supply
and then you were
demand.
like, you're mildly attractive now.
Not mildly. He's a good looking guy.
Very nice.
So nice.
He's
Yeah.
a very nice
Yeah.
guy with a
Such
very
a-
big personality.
Such
Yeah,
a nice
I
guy.
mean, he looks like
you're on
he's-
Spotify, but do you have a gun?
Yeah. Let me see your badge.
Yeah.
Fuck
You know
off,
what?
then.
When I was at his concert Friday night. Apparently, there was like a lot of men who were trying to hit on me there, and like after they all hit on me,
I like how you say apparently.
Yeah.
Well, they like
I'm
you
sure you
fucking
just
know.
just ignore.
I
like,
do. I try to ignore
allegedly.
it. I try to ignore
Yeah.
it.
Have you
It's-
seen you? You
and
know.
you know what? I'll say like right now I'm just focused on my career.
Yeah.
Like
you
because
go.
honestly, I'm married to my career right now, and I don't think any man in the world is going to be okay with that.
Right.
Yeah.
And that it's gonna be hard. So that's like my answer. That's why he's nice, and that's why everybody's fucking nice right now because because that's my focus. Like right now, it's a Tuesday and I'm here. Yesterday I was somewhere else. The day before I was like Fridays,
ever
date
get
nights. I'm
She's busy.
Do you ever get a guy that's like just tries to talk you out of being in love with your career?
Actually, yeah, I was with this guy like maybe like 2 years ago, and he was like, "So when are you gonna stop doing photo shoots?" I'm like, "Dog, when are you gonna stop? Going to work on Monday? Like,
Yeah.
when are you gonna stop doing that? Because when you stop doing that is when I'm gonna stop doing photo shoots."
Yeah, and you're like, we can have fucking ramen noodles and Pabst Blue Ribbon for the rest of our lives if that's what you fucking want.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sounds
and it's my
pretty good
passion.
right now.
If it's my passion,
It's a simple
and
thing.
your job is your passion. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you're being a little judgmental here, thinking that I haven't already
Need to
turned
be
this into a
bankrolling
career.
that shit now.
I'm not nearly as hot as you by any means, and I don't.
Girl,
but no,
you fine as a dime.
I know, and thank you. I love myself, but I feel like there's a point where men are attracted to it, and they're like, "Oh, this is a get. This is somebody. This is intimidating. This is exciting." Do you feel that way
all the time?
And then
I'm like something to conquer.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then when they get you and they get in there and they get into your soul
they
and your
slack.
heart, and then they're just like, oh, well, now that I've gotten it, when are you going to stop doing photo shoots?
Yeah.
Well, when are you going to cook me dinner? Why
Right.
aren't my pants ironed?
Right.
And why I just don't understand. It's like, well, I was this person when you met me, and now all of a
Right.
sudden I'm supposed to put on a fucking apron
Yeah.
and vacuum the house, and everything's supposed to be hunky dory,
Yeah.
and I'm not supposed to get laid.
So
In this
funny.
hypothetical situation, of course.
Right, exactly.
Well,
Continue.
She gets
Bring
it.
me
we
beer.
got into a big
We all get it.
argument because when I met him, I sent him pictures of me in body paint. I was painted by Jen, and he was like all into it, right? So then a year and a half later,
wouldn't
I
be?
did
Then
like
you're his girl.
a body painted Tinder date, and he told me after that, he was like, I don't fuck with you anymore. Like,
Made
it's
him
done.
uncomfortable. Made him
Well,
uncomfortable.
he was living in California at this point, anyways. He's probably gonna listen to this. So hey, I still
Yeah.
love
What up,
you. You're
dude?
cool.
We actually have
You're
gotten,
cool.
we've gotten so many views on this episode.
Well, but he couldn't handle that. Is that what you're saying? He couldn't handle that.
No, yeah, he
But
was
that's the
like,
thing,
I
Is
don't,
that, is that him being insecure? Did he not think what did he think was happening?
I don't know.
But
That's,
that's
what
the
I'm saying.
thing.
It's
They
on film.
They
Yeah.
want to handle it. They think they can,
and then they really can't.
And then when they
Yeah.
earn your trust and love, then it's like
Exactly.
they're like, well,
Yeah, so example, the person I'm dating now, he's gonna listen to this. Oh well. Saturday he
What's
came
up,
to
dude?
an event with me, and I was being filmed at this party. It was a real life party. It was kind of like a reality TV show type thing, like I don't know all the details, and I'm not allowed to say a lot of the details. But regardless, I was the center of attention. The camera was on me and my co-host, and everybody else was just party attenders, and I could tell he was like a little uncomfortable.
yeah.
And then afterwards we talked about it and we worked through it. But that's got to be hard for any dude to watch your girl like stand up there and be gawked at by a bunch of guys.
But he
like,
knew that getting into it. That's
Yeah.
my thing.
Yeah.
Well, hold on though.
It's not like you're selling a bill of goods.
Yeah, but hold on. There's a difference of knowing it and then actually like
Fantasizing.
witnessing it and just being like, damn.
And then being 10 feet away from the girl
Right,
that you love
right.
and watching
Yeah,
every guy like watch her, you know,
Right.
like, and I have to dance. I'm emceeing on the mic, like I'm
But-
being myself.
But who did she go home with?
True. And you
yeah.
know what?
Yeah,
So
but
exactly,
there's a lot of
exactly.
insecurity. And look, even though we're not jealous people, like I'm like, oh, I'm not jealous.
Yeah.
There's a hint of it
Yeah,
at times.
yeah.
So you can't fault that person for being like, oh, this
no.
is my moment to have
Yeah.
like a hint of jealousy.
At the end, we talked about it. He said that he was just disappointed we didn't get to spend like time together. It was
but
more
that's-
like me,
but
like
that's-
being a
You
monkey.
was working.
No, that's deflecting.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you invited him there and he was
Right.
there with you, but that whole,
Yeah.
well, we didn't spend any time together.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
Well, yeah. Well, he was told to like
Yeah.
go away.
that's deflecting. yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well-
go away.
Just speak. So I date a model. So all
Okay.
this is very personal to me.
Wow, holy
Yeah.
shit! Who would have thought we would be hitting your heartstrings?
Yeah,
now?
right.
Yeah.
So it's,
Everything hits his heartstrings.
Yeah, I'm a
Touch
sensitive
a
guy.
softie.
No, but
Drunk and
I'm trying to
crying.
picture it because I'm trying to relate to what you're saying about this
Yeah.
dude, and it would be hard.
It's
you know?
hard.
Like,
I
like-
understand.
It is for anybody. And
It
it's,
is
it's
still,
okay,
but-
it's okay
But Stefan,
to.
like,
But she loves to do it, and I would never ask her
Right,
not to.
but those
you know what I
feelings
mean?
are
Like,
valid, and any like hint of jealousy
Exactly.
is valid.
You have
Yeah.
to validate people's feelings.
Yes, and so when you go, I was a little uncomfortable. You
Yeah.
know, you were the center of attention, and I felt like I couldn't spend time with you. So
Communication.
once you, right? So
Exactly.
once you express it, you validate their feelings. I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right. This is just my work. It's
Yeah.
all that it is. and then you move on from it.
Sure.
You're the one that's walking out with her, and the entire room's
Well,
like,
yeah,
fuck that guy.
But some of it's irrational,
Exactly.
right? Some of it's irrational, and some of it's insecurity, right? Both
Yeah,
of
of
those
course.
things. So I think
Which are
again,
all
you try
valid
to.
human emotion
And
that
this is
everybody
why
has.
I don't date somebody in my industry.
Sure, of
I
course.
do not. I can't.
Yeah.
I know myself.
Yeah, but also, but as
I'm
the
the-
guy,
I'm the
wait.
worst.
If
I'm the
you
worst.
I
I'm
would think if they
hypocritical.
were.
I'm a Gemini. I'm a mess.
I feel like
so
if,
I-
don't
hold
stay
on
away.
a second. So you
I
said
fall
you
in
couldn't
love with comics
date
so
anybody.
much.
Hold on, let me have the.
I know. God forbid.
Damn. So you said you can't date anybody in the industry, but I feel like they would understand all of this more. Why are you saying you couldn't date?
I already have. It was a mess.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand it?
Because
Yes.
they are a little bit self-centered and focused, and a lot
There's
of them
a
are
career-
broke.
Even
Let's
though
get
they're
that
in
clear.
the
A
industry,
lot of them
they
are
don't
broke.
get it?
Yeah, but tell Eric there's a career jealousy that goes along with it.
Yeah, and there's
yeah,
a
there's
competitive
that
when
too.
you're
nature as
when
well.
you're doing better than
Yeah.
them,
Right.
it changes
Yeah.
the entire playing
Yeah.
field.
Yeah.
And I've dated like professional athletes before and all, all that glitzy glam shit, and it's not worth it, man. To get cheated on or to look or to be a trophy girl and all that, it's just not worth it. I'm like,
So what
I want to
professional
write.
athletes have you dated?
Oh God, I'm not even gonna go there.
I'll take initials.
I'm not gonna go there. I don't even want to give them any say.
attention.
They don't deserve it.
I was curious to hear what
Has
you're
it
about
been-
to say. You're about to say, I want to.
I don't even want to go there because I
Has
don't
it
want to
been-
give them any light.
Okay,
They
wait.
suck.
We won't.
Oh,
and-
my.
We won't, and they do suck. But was it anybody in any Baltimore sports team?
No.
Okay, good. Then we're good. We're moving on.
Yeah, no.
All right, so
Baltimore.
hold on. We're going to do the hot seat pretty quick here, pretty soon.
Can I just say? Wait, can I? She was about to say what she was looking for in a man, and we never got to.
Was I?
Yeah, you were about
Dang,
to say,
like
I want
Handcuffs, badge,
yeah,
and a
like
gun.
I said, I
said,
want
"I
a guy
wanna-"
who just like worships me, treats me like a princess.
Uh-huh.
I can, be wifey and all that good jazz, but like really, like just know that I'm the shit and I'm the queen and I should be worshipped.
Yes. Okay.
And I agree. You should have all those things.
Exactly. And I
Good
feel like
advice.
somebody
Right.
in my industry wouldn't worship me the way I want to be worshipped because there's like, if they're not really looking at somebody's heart, I feel like a lot of people in my industry are vain.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a vain part to me, but I'm super soulful. Like I'm really down to earth. I like to go hiking. I like to do regular country girl shit. I do the city shit. And I feel like people, this is a little judgmental, but sometimes people in my industry are just so one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Like you can't
live
get
for that
through.
lifestyle. There's nothing else.
You can't get through. Like, hello, like there is more to life. Like I need somebody with depth. And not that all people in my industry are like that, but it just so happens that my people I date are. And they come after me because they want a trophy and not really just for me. And I'm like over that shit. I'm way too old. I'm going to be 30 and like,
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God,
Damn.
you're
30.
so old at almost
Yeah.
30. That's crazy.
I'm not saying I'm old, but I'm getting old enough to know better.
Yeah, but
To know better.
I'm like
as a model,
7
though,
years older than
right?
you, and I'm like, yeah,
As
maybe
old.
I'm too old for this.
Old.
You
I
are old to be a
honestly-
model at
I-
30. I'm not
I-
talking shit about you, but that's the career, right? No, it is, right?
No,
That's
yeah,
the
I was
career.
just talking about that the other
Her,
day.
her friend Jen's got 20 years on her.
I
Yeah,
never
Jen's
would have
50.
guessed that you were going to be almost 30 at all.
I know. That's why it's difficult because, I act, I model, and I MC. So, like, where's my age range when I'm
Yeah,
sending
yeah,
into
yeah, yeah.
castings? I can look 16 to 20 depending on my makeup. I can look 30 to 38 depending on my makeup. So it's like,
Come on in here, tell us you're 16
Ew,
and call
ew.
yourself Candy.
you're so grody. So I can look 16 to 36 depending on
Yeah.
what you do to my face and my clothes.
I
So
could
it
do,
is
I could do a lot to your
hard.
face.
Air high five, Wendy. All right, real quick. Okay, so
I
we're
know.
gonna
I'm
we're
the
gonna,
raunchiest
we're
one
gonna
here, and you're
circle
like,
back.
she doesn't even have a penis. That was weird.
We're gonna circle
Well,
back around to the hot
The rest
seat.
of us are trying to behave.
I want to just do. We're just gonna touch on this real quick because it's a very breaking
Touch what?
news. So I got an email the other day from what allegedly is Stefan's biggest fan, and I think Andy his internship is being threatened because said person is wanting to be an intern for us.
I just want to reassure you, Andy, that no one is going to threaten your
I'm just fucking with Andy.
I know, but I just want to make sure he knows that.
I know he knows that, but I just want to fuck with Andy a little bit. So
this thing's so
should I
good.
give this guy? I'm gonna drop the name.
Yeah, sure.
I can't. I
This
read
is
through
a
this
super
email.
fan.
I read through the email and I don't know. I got like maybe 2/3 of the way through it and I couldn't keep reading it. But
Can
I
I-
finally immediately was like, I had to send it to everybody. And I was just
I
like,
pulled it
this
up.
is crazy. So Douglas Peterson?
Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
There's no way this is real.
Well,
this is not. I don't.
Can I
my
read
vote
a
is
little?
this-
Are you
you
watching
sure
Wendy?
can. You sure can.
All right.
I don't think this is a real person.
All right. This
I mean,
thing.
Doug
this thing,
Peterson sounds.
By the way, good luck getting through this.
Yeah, Doug wrote a book. I'm going to try to paraphrase, but
Yeah,
I'll read a little bit of
please
the.
don't-
I'll
yeah.
read a few of the first lines just
Maybe
so
I
we
should
get a
get some more
flavor.
tequila before we start with
Here it
this.
goes. Dear Mr. Stepfan and Mr. Eric, I am writing to you today with the hopes of becoming an intern for Mr. Stepfan.
Hold on. That's where I end.
fun.
I'm no longer in this
He's
at
yours.
all.
He'll be your assistant.
I have no comedy stand-up experience. My wife tells me I am funny when I tell stories. I first had the pleasure.
Good reference.
I first had the pleasure of seeing Mr. Stepfan a few years ago at Sources Spelled Incorrectly Saloon. I wish you would come back! Exclamation point. I thought he was the funniest man I have ever seen on stage. Sidebar, I love this guy.
Well, yeah, no shit. He's fluffing
Yeah.
your
Of
cock.
course
Yeah.
you do.
He also forgot to mention the only man he's ever seen on stage.
Here's some really good stuff here. I don't have much in the way of finances or education, but I am a hard worker. I won't be late, and I will be there when you need me, except when I have to work.
I'm there
Yeah,
for
he just
you.
negates his
I'm
initial
there for you,
upsell.
except I'm not.
I am a painter.
Hi, Joy.
I'm
Hey.
like Jen. I am a painter, and my schedules varies from week to week. If I have houses to paint, I will do my best to be there. I hope I will not have to drive
Hey, wait,
far
wait.
because gas can get expensive.
Look, wait. If he shows up before Stefan, then the job is his. If he can get here before Stefan.
Ooh, that was a burn, and I bet you Doug doesn't know how to spell
Oh,
burn.
hold on, this is good. Like I said, I would have. All I ask in return is to learn from Mr. Stepfan. He seems like a very nice man. Lord knows he is funny! Exclamation point. I always dreamed of being a comedian. My favorite comedians are Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy, Ron White, and of course Mr. Stepfan. I was born and raised in Yeehaw,
I like
Florida.
Foxworthy a lot.
I think Stefan wrote this.
I swear to God, I didn't. I mean, I wish I could write this. When I was 17, Mommy had to move us up here to Maryland, blah, blah, blah. He watches, I have 3 children. They're actually hers, but from a previous relationship, but I sure do love them like my own. The twins are Michael and Lee. The little one is Brittany. She is 14, but she will always be our little one.
Yeah.
Little Brittany.
She's little.
I would be able to accept another internship with your company, but I could really learn the most from Mr. Stepfan. When I come home late, Mimi gets angry with me and won't talk to me for a week. Come to think of it, I should be late more often. Haha. I hope that made you laugh. That's the kind of material I eventually
There's
want to do
no
on
way
stage.
this is real.
Hey.
Oh, man. So
That's
he's
funny,
asking
though.
for an
I bet-
internship. It goes on for a few more
Matt
paragraphs.
wrote
On
this.
a long way.
And then he says, I know there's a spelling. Oh, wait, this is great. I have to do this part at the end. I am used to it because I write Daddy a letter every week. He loves getting mail. I like getting letters from him because he tells some wild stories he tells. I could write you too. P.S. I want to let you know that I do not spell so well. All right, hold on. This is a good part.
That should have been like a precursor.
Another good part.
I hope Mr. Stepfan does not want me to write stuff. It does. If he does, I hope he will accept my writing except spelled incorrectly. I know there is a spelling app, but I am writing from Lee's school laptop, and I don't know how to turn it on. He isn't home right now, or I would ask him to turn it on for me. He would know how to use it because he is a true whiz with all these electronics. Mr. Stepfan's biggest fan, Douglas Peterson.
Doug Peterson, if you exist, email me a phone number because we are going to do a call-in with you
I can-
on
Right.
the next
so
episode.
My entire outlook, and I replied all. I don't know why you guys didn't get it. My whole outlook was if this is a real person with a real issue expressing words in written form, that is fine. But I need to know. You know, I don't want to condescend or
Right.
insult.
I want to hire this
Any
person.
any disability or any like problem
Just don't have 'em write your emails.
communicating.
Yeah.
Right. And that's fine. But I'm like, if this is
Here's-
a real person, he is like going out of his way.
He's getting hired,
to
Wendy.
express.
Maybe he
and
just
to-
has a strong accent.
Here's the thing. I'm not making
I
fun
type,
of this
I
person.
type in my accent.
I'm not making fun of this
Exactly.
person if
Stepone.
Doug Peterson really exists, not making fun of you. But I think this is a hoax. I think it's somebody playing a prank on us.
I think it's RJ.
I think it's in there with I think this is right in there with the mystery sex toy mailer. So
which
we already know
I
that.
also got no sex toys, and so I didn't get an email either. And this is just a great time.
well,
You're getting plenty of sex right now.
I don't know
All
what
right,
you're
that was a
talking
rabbit
about.
hole we're going.
Yeah, don't. What is that?
Okay,
no, I'm
so-
not.
Well,
So-
I want to hire this guy.
So okay, so Douglas
That's-
Peterson,
I wanna
Dougie,
ta- I wanna talk to
Dougie
him.
Fresh, Doug Peterson. We're gonna, I need you to email
Get
me a
his
phone
phone number.
and we're gonna do a call-in with you on episode 114 if you can get that to me before next
I want his
Wednesday.
phone number.
This guy sounds great.
So Andy, start checking your
because he
back.
does nothing but blow
Yeah.
smoke up your butt.
You better be quaking in your boots, Andy. I got a new intern coming in. You understand?
You know, I might need a personal assistant. So
There you go.
Ooh, you can't have Doug.
he might be a great addition to the Joy Jewel brand.
All right.
And he'll just call you Juju.
I'll rent him to you. I'll rent
I'm
Doug
fine
out
with
to
that.
you.
I'm fine with that.
Well, you want to rent Doug for a week?
Clean my shoes, dog.
Yeah.
Doug
Could you imagine
Peterson.
if he just showed up and he's like, "I'll be your dog."
Oil boy.
Doug Peterson.
Doug.
All right, so we, as
That's not our Doug.
typical as usual, we need to jump into the hot seat.
Yes.
And Joy, this is we're gonna try and go as quickly as we can, roundabout, asking you questions.
We're making
you
good
shall
time.
answer. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna kick it off. Okay.
Joy's kicking it off
Wait,
right
do the
now.
music. Do the music.
Oh yeah,
I'm
we gotta
working
do
on
the theme song.
While
here.
Joy kicks it off.
Paco and Balls and Wendy.
So, my question is this: I'm going to go commando to commando. Are you commando currently right now at this moment?
I am not commando.
Really?
I have a
Okay.
dress on. That'd be really gross if I was commando,
yeah,
bro.
I have
gross
a
is the
dress-
word I was
Awful. It'd be
thinking.
I
so
have a
Yeah,
disgusting.
but yours
dress
is
on.
long. It like covers your
Yeah.
toes.
Wait.
God damn it.
Wait,
My shit
and-
like barely covers my butt
Yeah.
cheeks.
Wait, are
that
you-
means that my
I don't wear panties when I wear dresses, but I also don't A, have a body like hers, and B,
Oh.
that is a very short dress.
We've
Yeah.
we've
And
also
I'm sitting
seen
down,
We've
so
also
it's-
seen some of her butt cheeks before.
Yeah, and my boobs. So here we are.
Well, exactly.
Second
We're all
go
very
around.
close. We're all close
And
family
if you
here.
watched
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
viral body painted Tinder date, then
Yes, ma'am.
you've seen it all.
Yeah.
Well,
You've
Why don't
seen
we all
it
just
all.
Why don't we all just get a little more comfortable and take our clothes
Can
off?
we put Mike, can we put that
Well,
video up, please,
I am
for the love of
commando, so
God?
I have no underwear on.
I'd like to see that viral video.
Commando.
up there,
Look,
Mike.
now I'm like, let me pull down my fucking dress.
Please
man.
don't
Yeah.
do. Please
See me?
don't do that. Please
That's
don't
why I was
do
like, God damn, does it look like I'm commando?
No.
I'm
Like,
just,
oh shit.
just
that. Maybe you
asking
should show us
questions.
to be sure.
Oh, so okay, cool. I answered that.
I'm not a
second
lesbian, but I
Wendy.
feel like
I
one.
second Wendy's.
I get
notion.
that sometimes. I think it's the shaved head. It's the shaved head.
It's not that. I love strong, motivated women.
Me too.
And it's just a thing.
Hashtag me too.
I know, and I'm at a place where I'm just like, you go, girl. Like, I want to know everything about you.
Wendy is the
Whoa.
biggest supporter of strong women that are.
I know.
Yeah, and
the minute you walked in and like owned the room, I was like, Dreamweaver.
and I walked
I
in
didn't
and
feel
she,
like I was owning the room.
Well, I
I was
walked
just
in.
saying hi.
No,
Yeah, but
you
you're
didn't
just like,
know it was
hey,
good.
hi, I was stuck in traffic. Hi, I gotta pee. I've been in the car for 2 hours.
Right? Yeah,
Like,
no, it was. Good.
everything about you, I was like, she doesn't give a fuck. Good for her.
Well,
Well,
was
I mean,
the
I
thing.
really did have to pee.
And as soon as I walked in, Wendy was
Fair.
like, "So who's this girl?" And I was like, talking about you. And I'm just like, just let her get here. You're gonna like her. You're
Like,
gonna
and
be
that's why
down.
one big reason I wanted to do the podcast because I feel like people put me in like this prototype box.
In a box.
Right.
Everybody
And I
will.
try to tell motherfuckers you can't put me in a goddamn box. Like
Yeah.
I like get out there and I MC, so I'm on the mic at like bar
Right.
mitzvahs and weddings, like, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And then I just did this crazy urban concert like in the streets on Sunday, and I'm like, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, what's up with you? Like, you know, so and then
Yeah.
people try to always think that I'm gonna be like this, like, excuse me. Don't talk to me. I'm too cool. And that's really
Right.
like, you know.
Are you mixed?
Like I'm Spanish and Italian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
But like European, so I'm like just like a
Yeah.
like
Spanish
I'm
and
a snow bunny with a tan.
Yeah.
And curves and a different kind of face.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
I got white
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
White skin.
Yeah, Spanish and Italian. Huh?
Wow. What a combo.
Yeah, my parents always told me I was like Native American, so I had to do one of those blood tests.
Yeah.
Like,
And you were like, well,
we
that's-
have 0 Native American in us.
and you were like, I can't read these smoke
oh,
signals.
he's like
this is
hot
weird.
seat.
Well, Wendy got her question.
Yeah,
Stefan,
I
your
got-
turn.
I
I
did.
got skipped as
I did.
usual.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wendy gets a little overzealous in the hot seat.
I do.
As you
I
see,
really
All right,
do.
So
I really
you're
do.
fucking your time up
She
here.
comes with a notepad. She has 14,000 questions.
I noticed the
listed.
notepad. I was a little intimidated. I'm like,
Oh.
is this going down on
You should be.
documentation?
I don't need no.
I like to do show prep.
That's good. Joy, you said you MC, you model, you
Mm-hmm.
act. What do you like? What's your favorite out of what you do, and why?
Oh man, that's a good question. I can't say specifically what's my favorite. Because if I did the same bar mitzvah and I hosted the same, concert
Sure.
every Sunday, I don't want to punch myself
If you
in
could
the
only
face.
act, model, or MC the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
Oh, I would say host MC.
Okay.
I can
Why?
be because I can use that as a huge brand.
Yeah.
And I can outlet from that in so many different
Sure.
senses, because people are more attracted to a personality than necessarily a face.
Right.
And I think my strength is connecting with people. I got a face or whatever, like what's the big deal? But if I wasn't who I was, people wouldn't rehire me. I wouldn't have a network that I have. I wouldn't be here with you guys right now having a great time, So I think that that's my gift, and I think that that's what I can flourish off of, not just my looks. I think my personality is 100% my sell point.
Cool.
Her videos are very fun to watch.
It's a great answer.
No, you are kind of the full package, and that's what we learned when we did the
Yes.
RAR event with you. It was like
that was
when you
cool.
came in, it was just like kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
Like, wow, she's
I
very
wasn't
attractive.
there, but I
she's
really
a
wish that
model.
I was.
And then once we spent the whole day just hanging out. And
Right.
at the end of the day, it was
Yeah,
just like,
sorry,
man,
Mr. Topless, Wendy.
this chick is like
Trust me,
really
I'll do it
cool.
again.
She's a really cool girl.
Stop it.
Yeah,
So I'm glad that
thanks.
you wanted to come on the
No,
podcast.
you are. You're very
Thanks.
cool. You're friendly. Like, you're easy to talk to. You can tell there's no reservations there. There's no, preconceived notions, no hating going on, which I love. I hate when girls
Yeah.
are immediately intimidated if there's another girl in the room or if there's something going on in the room that they're not comfortable with.
Right.
Like, just own it. Make it your friend.
I try to be as disarming as possible. I know that my looks, I'm not going to play down my looks. I like to be cute. I like to be pretty. I like to
Yeah.
dress up. I love fashion. So I'm not going to play that down. I'm not going to change myself. But if I walk into a room and I know that people are intimidated by me or feel some type of way like slighted, I like to be disarming as possible.
You're
and
like,
say,
hi, how are you? I love
Exactly.
your top. I love your shoes.
Or
I
not
love your
even that. I
pretty
feel like
eyes."
that's a little suck ass, but I'm like, damn, I just blew up the bathroom back there. Like,
Yeah.
don't walk in the bathroom, guys. just
I wish
took a
Yeah.
I
huge
wish
dump.
I had that much
You know what I'm
confidence
saying?
at your age.
But that's
and
what I'm-
not like that's incredible. Like I
But
wish I
that's-
was that
she's
fucking
That's
absolutely
confident.
disarming
right, though.
as shit. Like, and then these
Yeah.
pretty girls are like, well,
Yeah.
damn.
If there's like
Right.
one
she's kind of weird.
Right,
one
right.
self-deprecating moment, that's when people are like, "Oh, I relate to her."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got cramps. Like, I'm so fucking bloated, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and then people are like, oh, she's real. Like, she's not putting this facade on. Like, I'm cooler or bigger than anybody else. Because I never want. Obviously, sometimes I get on my high horse especially when I'm in charge of a show or shit ain't
Well,
going
yeah.
my way.
God, she's so amazing.
But I do. I have my boss mode, though. I'm a Gemini, and I'm an actress, so I do have a boss mode. Like, I walk in, I know I'm in charge. This is my party and my MC. Hey, how are you? It's good. I need you to do this now. 15 minutes. Thank you. Like, sometimes it's like that. But when I'm just chilling, like, with you guys right here right now, I don't have to be like that, and I'd rather not. What's
yeah.
the fun in that, though? What's the fun?
Right.
Zero
Andy?
fun. No fun.
Andy, the floor is yours, and man, are we all waiting with bated breath to hear what you'll ask.
Does he speak? He speaks.
So I guess, so you said you're an actress. Talk about maybe some experiences that you've had acting and possibly what your dream role would be.
So I've done some really cool stuff that I don't even know how I got. It just was like fate. I was on Wonder Woman 2. That was pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I was first as just an extra, and the director loved my look so much that she brought me back on as a featured role. So featured I didn't have a speaking role, so like I'm not that cool yet. I'm still like working on this acting thing. I have many opportunities, but I got a featured role. So I dyed my hair blue. And I did this specific scene. I know I got this extra role that I got some camera time, but I did this one specific scene, and I had this band like T-shirt on, and so did a bunch of other people, and like we're like beefing with Wonder Woman and her dude. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this because it doesn't come
Say
out
it.
yet.
Do it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not even out in theaters yet.
It's
Though.
okay.
Oh shit! I hope I don't
Andy's
get in
like,
trouble. Here comes Wonder
I did not-
Woman.
I was like, oh my God.
director like coming at me. So I met
if
Wonder
DC
Woman. I
comes
met
after
Gal.
us, that's
I met
great.
Gal's little boyfriend.
Wow.
How
Yeah.
is Gal in
hey,
her life?
hey, we
She is so sweet and so kind. Like
Yeah.
Who's
she
Gal
was-
Gadot?
Yes.
Yeah.
So sweet and so kind. That was amazing, and I appreciated that. To be on the set of Wonder Woman so much and getting to know the cast, the crew, and I felt like we became family. And then at the same time, I realized like how much work this shit is, man.
Yeah.
Because no lie, my call time was 4:00 a.m. every day.
Where'd you film?
In DC.
Okay.
DC Alexandria. So it was 4 o'clock a.m. every day, and I didn't get off set till like 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Damn,
And
wow.
then sometimes I had call times that were like 3 p.m. and I didn't get out till 5 a.m.
Now, how much of that were you filming though? So your call time was 4 a.m., right? And then you
Honestly,
leave at like 8
we
p.m.
were on. Okay, so let's say what was that, like a 15-hour?
Yeah.
So 15 hours. I had to do hair and makeup.
How
I don't
long
know
was
if
that?
counts.
How long was? Of course it counts.
I mean, because we have thousands of people. I mean, I think one day we had literally 800 people. On
For
set.
you though, like how long was hair and makeup?
It was a while because they.
What's a while? Hour? 2 hours?
Like 3.
3
because
hours.
they
Wow.
spiked my hair. I had the Liberty spikes, so it's based in the 80s.
Do you have a picture of this?
I do.
I need to see
you
it.
want to see it now?
Yes.
They spiked my hair, and I had like this blue makeup that went across
Cool.
my face. But I had a lot more in-depth costume than anybody else because I was a punk rocker.
Nice.
And that was cool as shit. But that's because my head shaved, so that's why I got that.
Very cool.
Yeah, if you want to know the head shaved story, I'll tell you, but it's definitely not. So to go from
You got
here,
lice, didn't you?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
goddamn hairstylist. But yeah,
Clean your
that's
utensils.
probably one of the coolest sets I've ever been on. I've done a lot of television shows. I did Jane Doe Diaries, For My Woman, and actually Investigation Discovery is based out of Silver Spring.
Right.
So that's how I booked a lot of those television roles, and I got some lead roles, which was pretty freaking cool. And that kind of like catapulted my acting career because I automatically had television and stuff on TV. But really, right now I'm filming an indie film that is like my passion project that I am in love with because it's all about PTSD with people that are veterans. So how they come back over. So this film, we're still working on it. It's going to take us a long time because indie films are like that. But it's all about, I'm the wife of this guy who has PTSD and he's a veteran. And it goes through like very real situations that people experience and, you know, crazy scenes of him like with a gun to my head when I'm sleeping and him having flashbacks of the war. And I feel like that this movie could really touch a lot of people.
Yeah. Cool.
So like Wonder Woman's awesome. The TV stuff is awesome. But me, I'm an artist to the core. So I'm all about my passion projects. So this for me is a huge passion project and something that I'm extremely excited about. I'm still waiting for the trailer to come out. So what we have to do.
Keep us up to date on that.
Yeah,
I definitely will. You know, and I feel like it's a lot of people. Everyone can relate. Everyone has a family member or them themselves have been in the military at some point in time.
If you had your dream project or your dream role, what would it be?
Oh, man, that's a good question. You know, this is
What
going to
can I do
sound
here?
so corny. This is going to sound corny. I am super into, like, people empowerment. I love to do something that's all about, you know, like, this is corny. All right, like Dove, right? Dove always does, like, women's body image.
Yeah.
I'd love to be the face of a campaign that, you know, uplifted people in general. So, like, talks about how you can be, you know, a man without a six-pack and still sexy, or a woman without these perfect Kim K curves. It's like the third time I referenced her. Clearly, clearly,
You need to be a cannabis spokesperson.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to be cannabis. It's here. You just need to be
All
cannabis.
of us in the room have
face
jerked
of
off to her.
cannabis.
It's okay.
So, you know, I think that if I could do something along the lines of that, or if I could be like a host of a show in which empower people, like Ellen. I love Ellen.
Yeah, or Family Feud. You could be like the new Steve Harvey.
I'd do that too.
You could be in the reboot of Evita.
So, like, for example, if I was just the face of a company like that, or if I was the host of a show that did stuff like that, you know, or if I was an actress on a show that was something with those core values, I'd really feel good about what I was doing.
You just want to have this sense of purpose.
Exactly.
No matter what it is.
Yeah.
I'm doing something for the greater good. I want you to feel good. This is my purpose.
Yeah, I'm a feel-good kind of person, and I want everybody to feel good around me. I never want to make somebody feel inferior. So that essentially...
I do sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I walk into the room and I'm like, best fucking believe you sleeping on me. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
There's some people, but there's some people that give you the entitled vibe, and you're like, I'm gonna go ahead and check you right now.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, don't sleep on me though. Don't take my humbleness as a weakness, because I know that I'm the shit.
She went to the school of hard knocks. That's the first fucking lesson.
But that's what don't
take my kindness for weakness.
Why am I just meeting her?
This is why she and Jen are tight. I'm sure.
By the way, hold on. I did.
Really one of my top friends.
I did try to get Joy on a while ago, but she's very busy.
I was
she's
real
busy. She's busy.
Yeah, well,
I was very busy.
But we also have.
My house is always open to you.
We've also gotten. We're more. What's the word I want to say? Yeah,
Mature.
like the podcast has really grown.
We're mature.
We're it's
we
matured.
In our defense, we do have a lot
Here's
going
the
on.
picture.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Can I see too?
Yeah, you guys can pass it around.
It looks like you were in like a Mad Max fucking.
Hey,
It's 80s.
can I just say this?
Yeah.
Good question, Andy.
Yeah, we totally
Yeah.
keep
Oh,
getting
that's
way
cool.
off
That's
topic.
quite a
It looks like
response.
I can't even tell that's
Yeah,
you.
that was
Andy
that's
always asks the questions
stuff.
So
Can't
this-
tell that's her.
so in depth that
So this
we
is-
don't get to talk for like an hour.
This is still in production.
Yeah, it was supposed
So
to be
we-
out this summer,
so
but
we can't
whatever
share
reason,
it.
it's coming out next summer.
Probably because Endgame
can't
came
share it,
out.
can we?
It's still gonna be
Share the picture?
right?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
We can't share the picture until it comes out, and
You look like
at least the
yeah,
trailers
it
have
looks
to come
amazing.
out.
Awesome. So let's
That's so
leak
cool.
it. Let's leak it, and
We're
then
gonna
the
get in trouble.
and then
Yeah.
DC will be after us, and then
And then
there's
my
no
career
bad
in
press.
entertainment is
So what we're
dead.
gonna
But we'll
do-
hire you.
what
We'll
we're-
hire you.
Okay, here I come.
You want to be the wait? You want to be the face of a company? Here we are.
Who definitely is uplifting and positive. Howdy-ho.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you paid by TMZ.
There you go.
Because they're gonna have the first leak of a photo of a new DC movie that hasn't come out yet, and then you're gonna be like balling hard.
Yeah, suck that, Ben Affleck.
Yes. Yeah. And you're shitty.
How's that
fucking
Ferrari
Batman.
running, Joy?
Wait, what? Huh?
How's that Ferrari running?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's sitting outside right now. you
Brakes
know?
squeak a bit.
All right, so
I don't get this reference.
I don't either. I'm just going with it.
Joy,
be
so
rich for
Joy,
the
your
TMZ
your
thing.
birthday is
Yeah,
coming up,
I was like,
May
it is. May 22nd.
I'm the 11th. Are you a Taurus?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, you
She
swear.
said
What's
it like
the date?
70 times.
I know. I feel
Yeah.
like
Right.
that's
So
definitely-
I've been accused of not listening by women before.
Yes, we know.
So Joy, do you have what do you feel comfortable telling us which birthday it is?
I'll be
May
30.
Oh, yeah.
You will be
29.
30.
I'll be
Okay.
She said
30
that
in
earlier,
May.
No, I
too.
didn't. No, I didn't know. She said she
22nd.
almost 30, so she could
Yeah.
be turning 29.
Yeah, well,
See,
I'm
I was paying
29.
attention.
I'll be 30.
I like
And
how
I
you
feel
get so
like-
annoyed with me.
I cannot wait
Shut
to
up,
Don't
turn
call
30.
don't call me out on something that's not here.
But she can look 16 if you
So
want
okay,
her
so
to.
Yeah,
do you have
you
any
want me
big
to.
plans for the big 3-0?
You know what is so sad? I planned this 5-day Miami trip, and then I
Ooh.
booked this big MC job that weekend. It's my first solo MC job that Saturday, and I couldn't tell my agency no. I didn't even say anything. I was like, okay. Canceled my whole freaking trip. I had like a yacht, tables, Airbnb, my flight. I had
No,
8
I wouldn't have
girls
done
coming
that.
with me. But it was my first gig with this agency, my first solo gig. And when you're working in the business that I work in,
You can't-
know as much as fun as I have is as hard as I gotta work.
You
Look,
should have
hey.
said, I'll say yes if you can compensate me for
Reschedule.
this yacht and tables and all these
Yeah,
things
it don't work
that
like
I had
that.
planned.
So hold on. So that's the sign that you're getting older. Is you're making more adult choices.
And
of-
you can rebook all of that.
Yeah, but not for my birthday. It'll be another day.
It'll still be
Yeah,
your
but
30
birthday.
turned once, 30
yeah, but
once. It
it's
was
only a
bittersweet.
day.
It was bittersweet.
You can make that up anytime. You're like,
Yeah.
It's all right, Joy. You
Yeah, but
still have 40 and
you
50
guys
to
can-
look forward to.
I am I mean, look at Jen. Like, she is my idol.
Yeah.
My idol.
Yeah.
And I always, like, see my friends who are older and, like, lame as fuck. And I'm like, look, one of my good friends is 50, and she's as hot as they get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for, if this is what 30 looks like, and I'm the best I've ever been in my entire life, then bring on fucking 50, man. I'm ready for that shit.
Hell
there
yeah.
you go.
I love to tell little young people, they're like, how old are you? I'm like, 30. I'm 29. I've been 29 for a year. 30. I'm 30. I don't care. No way. Yes, I'm the shit.
Right, the
dude.
22 and 23-year-olds are
Yeah.
like, nuh-uh.
I'm like, exactly. Old enough to be your mama. Walk away.
Yeah. And they're like, that's weird because my mom's 42. That's weird. You're like yelling at like fucking 15-year-olds. Sorry.
Hey, Chrissy. Our top fan, Chrissy, has chimed in.
Hey, Chrissy,
No,
how
first
are you?
of all, I saw that you were looking at the feed on your phone. I saw.
I was.
She's reading it. Like, everybody's obsessed with her. Everybody's
Right.
like, oh, she's so great.
Oh, I didn't
hope
even
so.
see that.
She's
Yeah.
so
Look.
great.
Chrissy
She's so
just-
down
Chrissy
to
just-
earth.
Chris-
I feel good around
Yeah,
her.
Chrissy said I feel good around
Yeah,
her.
everybody's eating her up big time.
Aw, I
Yeah.
love it.
You're winning. You're
What
winning
does
the
she
game.
smell like? Hold on.
Yeah.
Did you see what I
Spam
said,
and
though?
eggs.
I smell like daisies,
Did you
bro.
see what I said?
What
She smells
does
like
she
spam and eggs.
smell
Yummy.
like?
smells like daisies and the Rolling Stones.
Heaven.
Who
She
asked what
smells
she
like.
smells like?
Oh.
I
Wait.
said she smells like heaven.
Who asked what
Why
she
does
smells
Ed
like?
Summers say she smells like spam and eggs?
Because he thinks that spam and eggs is heaven because I said she smells
Oh,
like heaven.
all right.
And he goes, oh, so spam and eggs. Got it.
Got it.
Connor, get off. Jesus Christ. Connor.
What did he say?
Eric, ask if she's single for me.
She's dating a cop. We've established
yeah.
that.
Yeah, Connor,
she's
that's
dating,
right
Not
out.
only is she dating a cop, you're going to go to jail again.
She's getting assaulted by a police baton. Okay,
Oh,
relax.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I wish we all could.
Good stuff. Good
All right,
stuff.
all right, I lost track of who's the who. Whose question is next?
I know.
Uh,
Oh, look, she remembered. It's Mike's question. Does Mike have a
Mike
question?
usually doesn't have questions. I
You
was
do
just
tonight.
Gonna,
You do
I was
tonight.
just going to give her props for her earrings. That's all.
Oh,
Why don't you
okay.
ask what they
I
are?
am
Why don't you
all
ask about 'em?
Pretty
artists.
sure I know what they are.
Yeah,
Ask.
he does.
The crowd does.
I'm all about artists supporting artists, so I like kind of plugged in my boy Funcho, but he's the shit. He was on The Voice, so he has his clout. So this is my girl Fernanda. She is one of my best friends, and she started her own jewelry line.
Nice.
And she made these for me, and I'm in love with them. I think they're so me and creative.
They look
and
like the
funky.
Stones.
Stones, that's
they
what
do
you
look
thought,
like the
right?
Stones, right?
Minus the tongue.
Yeah.
And so I've been wearing them for like 3 days straight, and I was like, hey, this is another opportunity
Cool.
to like
There you
shout
go.
out my girl.
So
and
when
her
you wear your
earrings.
panties for 3 days straight, we're gonna need those from you.
Yeah,
I have
please.
panty designers. I can wear those and show you guys next time.
I'm
This
just saying,
is
we're
my
gonna-
panty designer.
We're gonna sell
Okay.
them on the interwebs.
Yeah. We'd like to have you back for that. We would.
Yeah. So what are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah. Mike won't be here, but we will.
I'm good. I took the whole week off.
Oh, shit.
All right,
could, like, turn on
Who-
the
does-
sound.
Wendy,
yes,
you go
I
for
do
it.
have a
Go for
question.
it.
So we talked about your gigs and like your acting and your emceeing and how you never say no to work, which I admire so much. What is the worst experience, like the worst gig you've ever done?
Yes, this is good shit. Good shit. I've had so many bad experiences. I can't even begin to tell you. One time when I first started modeling when I was older, and I'm glad that I did. I was like 22, and for a model, that's older. Especially because I was in like fashion at that time. Now I'm gearing more towards commercial, urban, a lot where there's a longevity. But when I first started, this photographer literally asked me to do shrooms on set.
Wow.
It was so fucking awkward. And then he
He
proceeded.
told you to or asked you to?
He asked me,
So
but
do you-
he was
was he like,
very
do you-
aggressive
Okay.
about it.
Was he like, do you want to do shrooms, or was he like, do these
He's
shrooms?
like, hey, look, I have shrooms. Let's do these shrooms.
Okay.
You know, and it was like, when you're working with a photographer, there's a certain level of respect and vulnerability that kind of goes on. Because as a model, if you're a good model, you are vulnerable on set. You're
Right.
connecting with the camera, and if that's a great tip for any model, you're making a connection with the camera. So if you're uncomfortable, that is going to show. So I was like, after that, I was so uncomfortable, and he kept trying to get me to take tequila shots, like more and more, and it was very clear after a while that this dude was just trying to take advantage of me.
Yeah.
So what'd you end up doing?
I mean, I left, but he was very avid about me staying and like going out with him. I mean, I had the exact same situation happen to me in New York City with another photographer. He was trying to give me drops of some miscellaneous liquid. I don't care what the fuck it was, THC or not, bro. He was trying to like drop it in my mouth. Like, you know, I've been in situations where it was like 4 people standing in front of me. I'm modeling like maybe like an implied where you can't see anything, and they're all like, let me get a piece of that. You got a camel toe, girl. And it's like, regardless of whether you can see my body or not, I'm not here to sexually please any of y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm here to do a job and get this content and get paid and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So your sexual advances are just making me hella uncomfortable right now. So now I'm not performing at my best because I have 2 girls and 2 guys standing in front of me just like taunting me sexually. And they think it makes you feel good, but really you talking about how fat my pussy lips look right now does not make me feel empowered.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Earmuffs, Mom.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and reassure you that the girls in the room probably had like the worst roast beef curtains, and they were so jealous of your tucked in awesome camel toe lips that they couldn't handle it, and they were like, we either drug her or we fucking insult her because she's too pretty for words, and I hate everything about it.
Well, I don't think that was their intention. I think, you know, but I have so many horrible stories, like
That
literally
sucks, dude.
Yeah, and like there was a blacklist that came out recently for photographers and the East in the world, and like 3 of the photographers that were on that blacklisted for sexually like
advancing
and on women were on there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that's what I experienced. The one that was
Nice.
with the drops and stuff.
Would have been
he
nice
was
to have had
on
this
there.
list a
Yeah.
while
Like
ago.
a-
You know, and
Yeah.
some of the other names I had recognized. So
That
it's that actually
sucks.
one of the photographers. This is sicko. Oh my god, I don't know if I should say this.
Do
I'll
it.
say
Go for it.
It's nasty.
Do it.
So the photographer, he actually is in Maryland. I worked with him probably like twice, maybe 3 times, but a lot of my model friends worked with him consistently because he was always trying to shoot for free. That's portfolio building for models.
Right.
Good for you. Well, he ended up getting locked up because that whole time he had a camera filming all the girls changing in his ginormous changing room. His changing room was the size of your guys' living room.
Yeah.
And it was full of designer gowns and shoes and all this jazz. So
Yeah.
it's like
And
every girl's
cameras.
paradise.
Right.
In cameras.
It's like fucking Impractical Jokers. There's like cameras in every fucking corner.
I was like,
Joe
damn,
Gatto
somebody
jumps out from a
is
dress.
beating off to videos of me, like just changing in lingerie. I'm like, damn, you could pay me
Right.
a lot more, and I'd give you a lot
Right.
more, man.
So
you ain't gotta pay the middleman. You ain't gotta pay the middleman.
Pretty sure she didn't mean that, Mom.
Sorry, Mom, I didn't mean that.
As a woman, I fucking despise all of this shit. And I
Yeah.
hate everything that you've gone through, and I
Yeah.
hate that it has traumatized you, and you're like, oh, it's been awful. But also, as a woman, I would totally jerk off to you.
Yeah.
Nice sexual advance, Wendy.
Well, what am
How
I supposed?
subtle.
I'm trying to make her feel good at the same time, being like, I get it.
Yeah. It's different. It's different when you're in a situation like this versus I did a photo shoot in lingerie, and halfway through the photo shoot, everybody left to get lunch. The photographer cornered me while I was standing there in lingerie and was like, he was the one paying me. And he was like, when are you going to let me take you to get a steak, girl? And I'm like,
Yeah,
That's hot.
Right after I put a burlap bag on.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
so how do I finesse this situation,
You say I don't eat sirloin.
Well, he's
It's the
paying
cheapest of
me,
the meat.
so
Do it,
men's
Steph.
egos
I was
are
gonna say,
very fragile.
I do so poorly
Yeah.
in this industry. I'd be like, a steak sounds nice right now.
Right.
Yeah, dudes are so
Is it
ridiculous.
prime ribs?
Hey, Fogo
Do
de
you
Chone?
have prime
Fogo de
rib?
Chone?
I do love an endless amount of steak.
Pretty good right now.
I mean,
sounds
I'm not
fantastic.
here for free food, dude. I got a figure to keep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for free food. I'd
Steak's
rather
just
cook.
protein.
I'd rather cook in my damn house. Okay, I don't need
Yeah.
dates. Like
Naked,
I said, I'm
with
not
an
for.
apron on?
I hear
Yes, specifically. I might have
Comfy
done
and-
that.
Why am I
Comfy at
so gay
home.
right now? I can't stop
Because
hitting
she's
on
fucking
her.
hot.
You know
Wendy.
what?
it's okay.
I
It's
get it.
okay.
I have a
Once
problem.
I shaved my head, I got it from women
Yeah.
more than men.
Really?
Yeah.
I think if you had long hair right now, I
Pretty
would
sh-
still do the same.
You know
I'm pretty
what?
sure she's still hot with a shaved head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could be
but
bald and have long, glorious hair, and I'd be like, still just.
Yeah.
It's a personality thing.
It is.
But with the bald head, it differentiates me. Where people are like, when this girl speaks, she's going to say something. Where before you just look right over me.
You always do.
know?
Nope, you always do.
Nice.
Yeah,
I kind of want to like walk around with you, and if anybody treats you poorly, I want to fucking punch them in the nuts.
love you. You're
Give me some
awesome.
muscle
Like
for
when
her.
somebody's
have
like,
to tell you why
"Well,
I
okay,
shaved
when,
my head."
When can I take you out for a steak, girl? And I'd be like, fucking talk to her again, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
I buy her steak. We get steak. We don't need your tube steak. Get the fuck out of here.
That's how I feel
She's like
like
the
saying
Joe
it. That's
Pesci.
what I feel like
Yeah.
doing,
It's like
but
Joe
I can't
Pesci.
like
Yeah.
burn my bridges.
Hey, is this your
Yeah.
pen? It's a nice
Is this your
pen. I
pen?
didn't know if it was your pen.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
this your pen?
Hey, where's the fucking tough
Yeah.
guy that told my friend to shove this pen up
Mickey,
his
get
ass?
the papers. Get the
I
papers.
totally have to tell you guys why I shaved my head though.
Do
Because
it,
when I
go
met
for
you
it,
guys,
yeah.
my hair was long.
Right.
Yeah.
So I did an advertisement for a hair salon in DC. I won't say any names because whatever. And my hair was pretty long. It was like
That's
down to
code.
my boobs. And then I did a photo shoot. They wanted to lighten it. We signed a contract. Everything was cool. They were gonna do little to no damage for my hair. When they were done with my hair, it literally looked like straw in the front of my effing face. It looked like straw, right? I dealt with it. I had some real bad depressed moments because I didn't know how emotionally attached I was to my hair.
Oh, yeah.
3 months later, I go to my best friend. He does my hair. Well, not the one who fried it. Let's make that clear.
Right.
Yeah.
He is the one who does my hair consistently. This was a paid gig that I fried my hair off. Well, they did. I was like, let's just shave it. I didn't have any choice. I cut it from my boobs to my shoulders, up, and it kept breaking.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
To like my eyebrows, bro. I had like an inch and a half of hair that I was just like tucking back on both sides. I look like a mom. I look like a soccer mom.
Yeah. And you were like, can I speak to your manager, please?
Yeah, I was like, I could sue them, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to. Why am I going to invest all that negative energy
Yes.
in suing them? So I just had this dream to shave my head, and then I started Pinteresting like looks that I loved, and I kind of came up with something like this, and me and him talked, and he was like, this is going to be really dramatic for you. And I shaved it probably like February of 2018. So it's been a year and so many months, and like that's when I booked Wonder Woman. I signed with 2 new talent agencies.
Isn't it weird? You just fucking chop off your hair and all the things happen.
It is a bold look, though. It's different.
Yeah. It looks amazing. You look hot.
Thanks. Thanks.
I never saw your long hair.
Yeah.
So this is all I have to go off on. Yeah.
No, it's bold though. The word's bold.
Yeah.
You know?
So it was. I would have never done it in before this, but sometimes life takes you where you never think you'll be, and you got to just embrace it. You just have to embrace it and really love who you are in the moment and know that good things are coming from this. So I didn't sue the guy. I didn't go after him. I didn't smash his name in the paint.
Yeah, because you're
Hear
a good person.
Hear that, Wendy?
Yes,
Are you listening to this?
I hear
because
that
of what we talked about earlier
today.
today.
You're telling a story, and I apologize because Eric and I have a
go for
backstory where we are. I'm mad at someone right now, and he's telling me to calm down, he is absolutely right in every way. But I'm in my anger stage.
I was angry too, though.
Right,
I left a badass Yelp review.
I know, but
Yes.
I'm not
Badass
saying
Yelp
saying don't
review.
be angry, but I'm just saying
Right.
this
but
is
no, he's
the
correct.
this is the
I'm in my anger stage, but she got past hers, and she's forgiving, and
Right.
I get it.
I'm just preparing you
But
for when
she's
you're done the anger phase.
Right,
This is
but
the,
she's also smoking hot. And
Wendy.
she has a beautiful head.
Stop deflecting.
I'm not
nice
deflecting.
little-
I'm in my anger stage
I
of
think-
someone that took advantage
I think that's the long
That
gray
was
hair.
me with long hair.
God
Oh
damn.
my God! You don't even you look completely different.
Well, that's with pounds of makeup on. Like pounds of makeup.
Either way, I'm like in love with you so hard.
Thank you. Yeah, my hair
My
was
friends
pretty.
keep
though,
Your nose
I'm not
looks
gonna
different.
lie.
You have a different nose in that picture.
That is makeup.
Yeah.
My
Like
friends
that
keep
contour.
messaging me. They're like,
thinner.
"Who's this
Yeah.
girl
The
in
clear
here?"
nose.
Yeah.
People are, it's all contour because literally, believe it or not, this was for a hairstylist salon, makeup and hairstylist, and she, that
you?
was my long
God,
hair.
you look amazing. Look at your big butt.
I don't feel like it's. I've been working on that, man.
Dude, I love a good.
been
I
grinding.
love.
Trying
I
to
love a
squat
good
loud.
butt, like good thighs.
Yeah.
I will say that my male friends have been messaging me.
It's all about the squats.
Who's
It
this?
is.
All about the
It's all about the
squats.
engagement of the muscle. Period. Engagement.
Get those
I work out
muscles
a lot.
engaged.
It
Get
is
that core
like
engaged.
the soccer players have the nice.
You don't even
the nice-
necessarily need a weight.
Can we talk about your personality some more before I get real lesbian?
Oh boy.
Oh wait, go back. Hold on, go back.
Go back.
Go
Wait,
back.
hold on, I had something picked out.
Oh, all right. I was gonna show you
Yeah,
that.
Mike.
Creepy.
Mike,
Oh.
why don't we do everything that you?
That was
wanna
me.
do?
That's the body painted.
Well, I gotta
Tinder
plug
video.
Jen.
Yeah, there's Jen.
Is that you?
Yeah.
And actually, that's her daughter Kennedy right there in
That
the
is?
other corner.
Yeah.
She blew up on Instagram and
Right.
YouTube. Like she's doing her damn thing too.
She's got like hundreds of
So,
thousands of
Yeah,
followers.
she has 500,000 followers
Yep.
on Instagram, I believe, and 1 million on YouTube.
That's insane.
So she's doing her damn thing,
And so does Brandon.
Yep, and so does Jen. So I just love to be surrounded by all these people who are
Yeah.
inspiring.
Yeah.
Because that means that I'm in the right damn place.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Yeah,
What-
In the right
you're doing
place.
good work.
And what did you want to stop on?
Oh, it's okay. I was just gonna shame the photo shoot that when I got my hair fried
no,
off.
I want to
God's
see.
work.
I want to do that. Let's shame that
All
photo.
right, let's
shoot.
shame it. All right, I don't
Shame
care.
it. Let's
Go
scroll
down.
back and shame.
Scroll back down,
Wait,
but
all
do
right,
it. Can you do it?
Stop right here. See the
slowly?
lingerie one? Click on that. That's when my hair was fried to death.
Up, go back
Oh,
up.
these
Well,
were
there's a
very
delay.
fast.
There's a delay,
Oh.
so we gotta.
I'm like, Mike. Oh no!
Pretty guessing this one.
The lingerie shot where she has.
It's okay.
Okay,
Keep
so
going.
she's in lingerie. It's lace in the front. She has
Yeah.
chin
Hold on.
length hair.
Like I said, it's delayed.
I know.
It's hella delayed.
Is it that one there?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this was after my hair started being
God, you still look
fried.
so hot.
My hair was destroyed here. Like I had all that in the front was broken. There was nothing behind my ear. It was just like horrible. I felt like a soccer mom,
Yeah, look at that soccer
yeah,
mom.
you
up
look.
there.
Yeah, you look like a soccer mom that's
Terrible.
fucked all the hot coaches.
Yeah, you look like a soccer mom played by Christy Brinkley.
Yeah. You look like Christy Swanson in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Christy's-
And Luke Perry just fucked the shit out
Yeah.
of you.
Hell yeah, with that hair, with that fried ass hair. Okay, we can get out of that.
Luke
pic.
Perry, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
And I'll
R.I.P.
show
Luke
you.
Perry.
But I'm good at putting on a front, so people had no idea what I was going through. So I just faked it till I made it. And at the time, I actually had a manager, and when he saw me shave my head, he told me that I was low rent. I was only gonna be an Instagram
Oh, fuck
model.
him.
He went in on me hard. He was psycho.
Clearly,
so
he
I
was fucking
fired
wrong.
him. Clearly, he was wrong because I've had the most success after I shaved my head.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
yeah,
The
dude.
most.
Too many people were like, oh, you're so hacky. Your jokes are cheap. Oh, nobody likes dick and fart jokes. And I'm like, well, now I'm the
Nobody's ever said that, Joy.
But no, but I'm giving her like an example.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Everybody wants
Yeah.
to downplay.
She's going to be a comedian next.
Everybody down. Michael.
Sorry.
Everybody wants to downplay your talents and what you're capable of and your motivation and how hard you're willing to work.
Yeah.
And they think, oh, she's just a pretty face and
Yeah.
she thinks she can do what I do.
Right.
And they just want to fucking deteriorate you. And then you're like, my haters are my motivators. Like you immediately are like, I will fucking destroy everybody now. And like now I'm like, oh, I have Ram's Head Live and I'm headlining all these shows and I work at the best radio station in the area. And I'm like, oh, whoa, look at
Hell
that.
yeah.
I must be so hacky.
Right. I know, right?
All right. So two final things because we are out of time.
Oh, I
No,
don't
we're
want to be.
not.
I don't want to be out of time.
Did Joy say we were out of time?
So
I know,
first
we're
things.
so obsessed with you.
So
It's
I know.
disgusting.
So we
I
did
love
it.
it.
We
This
did
is
a
fun.
thing where you got our shirt painted on you.
Yeah.
But we have a shirt
Yay!
for you.
A girl shirt?
Yes.
Yay!
It's-
Awesome.
It might be. I don't know. It's probably too big.
It's okay. I'll tie it. Like the new trend is just like tying it in the back like a hoochie mama.
Nice. Sure.
And hiking it up and give yourself a
I'm
little
sure you'll.
navel.
I'm sure you'll find a way to make
Yeah.
it look great.
So what we'll do is we'll just cut the sides and then tie them.
You know what? This might be as
Ooh.
big as my dress though.
So if
Yeah.
you want to
Cool.
just
Good.
change,
Okay, then. Go put that. Actually, you know what?
wanna
Just put it on right now.
change
We're
into
going to
it.
need some
pictures.
We're videotaping. This is our changing room.
yeah, we actually have
Horrible callback. Horrible callback.
Yeah.
But we're actually letting you know the
We have-
cameras are here,
yeah.
though, so that's different.
we have cameras in the bathroom, but we'll turn them off if you want us to.
The other
I
thing
have
is I have
never.
I have our final question.
Okay.
We end the question of
You could talk over it.
the hot seat here.
And Wendy.
There it is.
You're familiar with the game Fuck, Marry, Kill, yes?
No, not at all. I feel like I might have heard of it. I'm just not sure if I know.
Let
all
me
the
just
rules.
explain this really
Go
quick.
for it, go for it.
Eric's going to tell you 3 names.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to.
Oh, fuck, marry, or kill.
You got to
Okay,
fuck
got it,
one,
got it,
marry
got it.
one, kill one,
Okay.
and then we're going to want to know why.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
so go ahead.
All right.
All right. Fuck, Marry, Kill. We have Gail Godot. We have Sinead O'Connor, and we have Sigourney Weaver.
Why are
A
they
little
all
bit
women?
Of a trend.
Why
Why
not?
are they all people I'm not as familiar with? Can I
All
Google
right,
them?
Gail Godot's Wonder
Yeah,
Woman.
Google
I know
Sinead
Gail.
O'Connor.
Sigourney Weaver was Ellen Ripley in the Alien franchise.
Sigourney,
No, I don't know who this
Sigourney
person
Weaver was in
is.
Working
You
Girl.
guys gotta
Remember
be in my
Working?
generation,
Sigourney
bro.
Weaver was in Avatar.
Yes.
Wait, was she the
The
Avatar?
doctor.
She
She
was
was
the
the older
doctor.
doctor.
Oh,
But she had a shaved head at one point.
Sigourney
in time.
Weaver was in Daredevil. She was in
she's
the
almost
Defenders. She was in
third.
Wonder
Mike,
Woman. That's
Mike,
possible.
Mike,
oh,
can you
she's
put
horrible.
Sigourney
I know
Weaver
who she
up
is
on-
now.
Okay. And
All
Sinead
right.
O'Connor shaved her head famously. What was their big song? Her
You know,
big
Demi
song.
Moore shaved her head famously too, but
Do
she's
you
not in the running.
No, that's
No. What was Sinead O'Connor's big song?
what was
It's
it?
been several hours and 15
Prince wrote it.
That's it. You're right. No, you're right. Since
Till
that,
you
yeah,
took
that's it.
your love away.
Nothing compares to you. She wrote. She
Bingo.
didn't write it. She sang "Nothing
Okay.
Compares to You."
I like how you guys said no, like I didn't know what I was talking about.
You're
I
gonna
didn't
have
say
to-
no.
All
I
right,
didn't say
so
no.
Somebody
I'd
said no.
of course marry Gail. Period.
Okay.
She's
All right.
so or gal.
You wouldn't.
Gal.
Okay.
She's a great gal.
Gal.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I think she's everything.
All right.
I'd fuck Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah.
I like how she had to look her up.
I did. And then the other lady, I'd kill her.
You just
Because
kill her.
every role she ever had is so annoying to me.
You
You,
don't like
know
her.
her face is very intense and annoying.
So have
Yeah.
you ever seen Ghostbusters?
yeah, I did.
Sigourney Weaver's in Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Very
I
sexy,
know. I
very
recognized her
sexy,
face when I googled her,
Yeah.
but I've never been a big fan of her. I always,
Really?
Key
I've never
master?
been a big fan of her.
Working Girl.
Are you the key
no?
master?
Yeah, I don't
Are you the
like
key
her.
master?
I just don't think I'm crazy about her face.
I think because
Okay.
I grew up with her in all of my movies. I
would
have
marry
a
her.
very
she's always
different-
been the intense mean one in every role she
No,
does.
She's a strong
she's-
female.
She's been the sweet one in a lot of roles, though.
I just never get off on her. So if I have
Look,
to
I-
kill her,
look.
then I will.
This is your.
But the bald girl, I'd totally bang her.
There you go. Banging
And
Sinead
Gail,
O'Connor.
obviously, or Gal, I keep saying Gal. Gal is totally like marriage material.
Yeah?
She's sweet. I met her in person. She's beautiful. Like, she could just rub my bald head. And we'd
I thought
have
you were going to
beautiful
say
babies.
rub something else. Wow.
There you go.
Curveballed me
I'd
on
rubber
that
bald.
one.
I'd rubber bald head.
You guys could rub
used
each
to
other's
it.
bald heads, couldn't you?
So
Good
Joy. Okay,
shit.
so is there anything we'll talk after we're off? We may do a bonus episode. We'll see if Joy wants
I
to do bonus.
cannot commit to that. I have to get Oliver by 9.
Okay.
We have to go. I
All
have
right.
to get back to my dog too.
Okay. Scratch that then. Bad idea,
I have to
Eric.
pee
No, look,
too,
as-
so
Yeah.
you
As
know.
much as I want, much as I want a bonus episode with you, like I really do.
We can
It's
get her
okay.
back.
My dog
I
is
bet.
my dog is in daycare, and I
Yeah.
have to get him
Okay,
at 9.
so
Oh,
okay, so
good.
is there anything? First thing, when you do just blow up, because you're going to. I've been watching you just get
Yes.
bigger and bigger and bigger. Don't forget about us. You got to come back. and see us
We
again.
should.
You know,
There-
that's
first of
not
all,
the goal either. The goal is just to do what I love and make a living, a good living doing
she
it.
can't forget about us if we give her work.
This is true.
Good point.
Right?
So if
Find a
we
way.
get we have a lot of stuff going
We have
on
a
right now.
lot
Let
of
me
stuff
know.
going down.
Like
Let me
we
know.
have
She
literally
can MC a
we
show.
have
I could
literally
totally MC a
exploded in the
whole
last
show.
2 months.
and a
Eric-
painted T-shirt.
Eric and I have so much going on that's gonna just skyrocket
Stefan's
what we're
got some
doing.
stuff, too.
No, but I'm
Step on.
Step on.
Step
Step
on.
on.
right.
Step in.
I know this sounds so over the top, like getting ahead of myself. But we have so many things happening right now. But we would love to pay you to work with us.
Right.
I'd totally be down. I'd love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah, but
so
we
much
but
fun.
we got an MC, so we're gonna have to figure out another role for you.
I will-
okay. I'll be the backup dancer. 1, 2.
Right.
1.
So
two.
I will personally take a pay cut, and I will get you those cards, like the wrestling and the MMA
Yes.
fighter cards.
Ring
Yes.
guards.
So you could be like episode
ring
1,
girl
and then you
cards.
just walk around.
Yeah.
And then-
Hey,
Our sec-
Vance would hire her in a minute.
Hold
He would-
on.
He's already hired her, and he doesn't even watch this.
That's so funny.
He's obsessed with hot young little girls.
Wendy, I like where your
She's
head's
a hot
at.
young little girl.
Yeah, my
I like
head
where
is
your
my
head is
head
at
is
with
inside
this.
of her vagina right now. So then, like,
Deep
right. So
inside.
then we record a second episode, and you just walk by episode 2, and then
Exactly.
You just walk
I'm
through the
cool. I do that
crowd,
too.
And then yeah,
whatever the job requires.
yeah. And
You're
then
there.
Whatever.
And you already know we have a very good time when we do these events.
Yeah.
We don't have a
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
time.
No, I
We
had
have
a
a
very
great
good
time.
time.
So when we do the barbecue pit with JJ,
Yeah.
we should have her there.
I agree.
I
I
agree.
totally agree.
With
Yeah,
Jacoby
just-
Jones.
Yes.
We're gonna have Jacoby. What do you mean shush? We announced it last episode.
Yes, we have Jacoby Jones
Why are we
as a
shushing
guest.
this?
Yeah. Right. So
And it's at
are
Travis
you
Pastrana's restaurant.
Are you a Ravens fan?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a sports fan. Let's be
Doesn't
real.
matter.
But
Right. That's right. We'll brief you.
Ravens is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He scored a touchdown in the
nice.
Super Bowl.
He scored a lot of touchdowns to get us to the Super Bowl.
You know what? I might have met him on a runway. I think I did a runway with him, maybe.
Cool.
Very well.
Supposed to be
Very
awesome,
well
dude.
could have.
Supposed to
Yeah.
They
be
wear
really
purple.
He might. I might have done. I don't know. I meet so many people.
Yeah, but
I'd be
look
like,
how
hey.
amazing. So we're gonna have a full crowd. He's gonna be amazing. Signing footballs,
Be a
being
good place
cool.
for you to be.
And then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking be hot and exist.
Yeah.
Exist. I love this to exist.
Come exist with
Do
us.
you have any existences that you would like to
Yeah.
promote?
Any things coming up? Shows?
Oh
Clubs?
man, that's a good question.
MCing?
Oh, I gotta think of that. A lot of my stuff is private, so pathetically, like a lot of people can't just show up.
Yeah.
When I
Except
do
for
public
us.
things,
We can
except
come,
for you,
right?
except for you guys, except for you guys. You
I
guys
know
got the
what, yeah.
VIP pass.
Yeah.
I'll get you the backstage pass to my next bar mitzvah.
I want
go.
to.
You know what I'm saying?
I only do bat mitzvahs.
Oh,
only
all
bat.
right, bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
I actually have a bat mitzvah next weekend.
Nice.
Of course
But
you do.
yeah, as far as what's going up, I have something different every single day. Last week I did something on ABC, Channel 7 News, I'm modeling. The next day I'm like
Nice.
emceeing. But particularly if people want to follow what I'm doing and see day in and day out, I do keep my Instagram stories updated and Facebook. So that's a good way to figure out what I'm doing, where I'm at. Not that I can bring everybody to all my, I do stuff at MGM. Like some of those are public, but then you got to buy tickets, So it's kind of hard, but if you do want to follow me and what I'm doing, Instagram's a great way to do that. It's Joy, Joy_ Jewell, Jewell. And then also Facebook is Joy Jewell. Those are the two great ways to just figure out what the hell I'm doing today. Like tomorrow I'm hosting a bar trivia party. Every Wednesday I do a bar
That's right.
trivia
You do
party.
trivia.
Yeah. So 7 to 9, and people love it because I'm the quirkiest, nerdiest host. They're used to old men. They're like, hey, question number 2, and I have 100 people that come out every single Wednesday
Nice.
and party out with me and do trivia. And
Hell yeah.
And I can't wait to grow it. It's super fun.
No, that's
Nice.
cool. That's why we did tonight, because you were like, I've got my trivia on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays,
I can't. And I
yeah,
was
I'm
just
committed to jobs.
Hey, you are. No,
I'm
it's
committed to
good.
what I
That's
do.
good. That's
So
good.
you were like, well, that's maturity. Learning to cancel
Yeah.
jobs. I've that's always been me though.
Yes.
Right.
Because it's always been my passion my whole life. And once I make a commitment,
No, good
I
for
stick
you.
to that shit.
It's called integrity.
Integrity and work ethic. And
Yeah.
do you love what you're doing? Yes or no? If
Good
I
for
was
you.
a veteran, am I going to take care of my neighbor's doctor for free? Hell no. But will I host your birthday party for free? Is there drinks involved? I'm there.
Hell yeah.
So
Atta girl.
That's cool.
it's got to be something you really love.
Well, thank you so much
Yes.
for taking the trip. It was a
Hells
haul
yeah.
to get here.
Hells yeah.
You've been amazing in every way.
Absolutely. And then some. Any final parting words, Stefan, Wendy?
Step on.
No, I'm excited to work with you in the future.
Yeah, me
and I
too,
think that
me too.
I think that the rest of us can provide a very good business relationship
Absolutely.
with you.
Awesome. I'm looking
I
forward
concur.
to that.
Yes.
I concur.
And I also need to meet this gun-toting cop boyfriend of yours.
I should face on after this.
So I have a question, and I'm not racist because I'm not going to get fired from WJZ13, but
Oh.
Damn.
is I know,
Shots
sorry.
fired.
First of all, I love Mary, and that shouldn't happen, but is your cop boyfriend black or white? Because you're very like ethnic.
He's neither. He's Filipino, Puerto Rican, and black.
I love
Sounds
it.
very attractive.
I love it.
I'll give him that.
He got
How
the
much?
class.
Wait. How much?
I
can-
just feel,
how
I
much-
feel
wait,
like I'm like,
hold
oh,
on.
that makes sense
How
now.
much? How much can he bench press?
You know, I have no idea.
She's piggybacked him and stole his gun. That's probably a lot.
Worn it
He's
between her
good.
boobs.
I'm guessing
He has to
she's
like
not very
pummel
heavy.
people, like drop kick them in the chest, like all types of crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
and then you're like,
He's
babe,
not a Baltimore
you're-
City
you, like,
cop.
rip
He's not
your-
fat.
You rip your
He's
shirt
a
off.
PG County cop, though.
Oh,
Poor
PG
man.
County is-
Oh,
Yeah.
poor
rough.
man.
Yeah,
gross.
he's on
Grody.
live PD. Okay.
He
Yeah.
really is. Like one time he took me on like a
Ride along.
on the phone, and I almost shit my pants. I was like, never do that again.
Yeah.
He had to like drop kick this dude and like put him in this arm lock, and he screamed, and I was like, "Did you tase him, babe?"
Has he got a camera system on him?
Yeah, but she can't tap into that. That's cop.
No, she can't.
Cop on
He
cop,
does
sucky
in the
fucky.
car. In the car,
got the one in the
they
car,
do,
okay.
but not the body. Not
Wow.
They need him.
yet. The cop, yeah,
P-
it's
PG
protection
needs
for
them.
everybody. Yeah,
Yes.
especially they have a
So
really
when he
rough-
gets home, is he so angry and like crazy?
we don't live together.
And he just like fuck. Okay.
Yeah, we don't.
Wendy-
no,
Wendy
I was
is
going.
the
I was
fantasy
going
land.
somewhere.
Hurt, though.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, were you okay? You drop kick somebody. Like, are you all right? And you come home and you take all
Talk
your
about
aggression.
PTSD.
Take all your
PTSD.
aggression out on me.
Right.
That's,
I know.
you know, I just can't.
Now we went from like, my life from the comedic to like literally
Yeah.
like love to like
just
death
gonna
to
live
like
vi- I'm gonna live
PTSD. Like
vicariously
what
through
the
you.
hell?
All right. Well, Joy, thanks so much for
My
coming on.
pleasure.
We've had a blast with you
Yes.
tonight. Good luck in all your ventures. As Wendy mentioned, well, there's a good chance we'll work together in the future. If you want to catch Big Time in Comedy, myself and Wendy this weekend, all of us, well, Friday night, again, we're at Sully's in Parkville on the 10th, and then Saturday, 2 o'clock, I'm at the dog show. I'm seeing it at 2 o'clock, and then Saturday night, 7 p.m.
I'm going to try and tag along.
We would like that. Come on along. You might catch a set of balls out there as well.
You gonna tag along to Hampstead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm
You
planning.
should.
I'm definitely doing that.
So,
You should.
so
Sunday we'll be joining.
All right.
So Joan and I have a room,
Okay.
a hotel room,
Hey, now.
and my dad is coming to the show, and I'm like, all right, pops, if you come to the show, we're gonna have to crash. Like, I'm not driving you back to Essex.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. And then I talked to Joan today on the phone. I was like, I'm gonna get my dad his own room. I can't fucking.
Right. Yeah.
there's
No.
no way.
there's no fucking way.
And she starts laughing, and I'm like, no, seriously, like
Because you wanted to crash with Joan.
Well, because no, I don't. I literally have gotten 3 hours of sleep every night this week. I'm just.
you need a night.
But no, I don't work at the radio station until 3 on Sunday.
Yay.
And I was like, I'm putting my fucking dad. I will pay for it. I'm putting my dad in his own room. He can watch cable and jerk off and snooze and do whatever he wants to fucking do, while me and my girlfriend are in a room just living our best lives.
So don't confuse your work schedule for 3 for 10. Because did you show up at 10 one time and you didn't actually have to be there till 3?
Yes, I do that a lot.
Don't do that.
I do that a lot. I walk in and
Hey,
Matt
hey.
Davis is like, hey,
Send her
what's up?
Call her. Make sure.
Better that you're 4 hours
Early than
early,
late.
5 hours early.
All right,
than
we
5
get it.
hours
I
late.
sometimes screw up my schedule. God.
No, I was just making a joke.
It happens. It happens. I color code my schedule.
Yeah.
Me too.
Keeps me clear.
Yep.
If
I'm with you.
If I could leave our listeners with anything, it would be that Joy has given us the recipe to courting and keeping a beautiful woman, and that is to treat her like a queen,
Yep, and
worship
her.
the ground she walks on,
And drop
and
kick
last
him.
but not least, see the personality and not just the beautiful face. Otherwise, you're gonna lose her. Enjoy, fellas and girls, and see you later. Good night.
Peace.
This is a big timing comedy production.
Father in strife, mother in pain, son of a god, all in a chain. Baby, it's me. A glimmer of hope.